Ooh, the sounds of battle. Something sadly missing from a lot of other... Okado? Hello?
I am at the Emperor Martin's command.
Okay, that's good to know, but you're being attacked right now. Did the Emperor seriously not go through? Come on, I saw you go through the animation of walking through the door. There we go. Oh, this is some really dangerous stuff here. Got plenty of potions, I hope. Just now noticing once again the sheer amount of potions I've got here that are just, you know, never been used in, God, must be 100 hours. Come on, there's got to be something here, something to help. Maybe a good scroll. Oh yeah. All right, let's summon some more stuff. Yeah, I get that, but I'm kind of getting torn up here. Some potent healing potions. Mehrunes Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Well, if we can even get to Martin. Oh!
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the Dragonfires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I will get you to that temple.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Follow me.
I'm with you.
Okay, let's check the local map. This will be actually useful. So I have to get to this door, which seems to be right past Mehrunes Giant. Bugger. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do this. Oh, well, hold on. Give me the right bloody healing spell for one thing. Oh, man. Okay, still looking for scrolls to help. This is going to be difficult. Wow, are my summons dying that quickly?
Oh! Training of thousands.
Or are they overlapping? That's what I don't know. Don't worry, Okado's a necessary character, so I think he'll be fine. Ooh. Oh wait, that's a fatigue potion. I didn't really need that. Kinda misread it. Sorry. Cannot drink any more potions. So how, again, am I supposed to get past this guy? Did that really miss?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, it's almost like these two Dramoras aren't taking any damage whatsoever. Let's get a save going on here. Can they just run past him? I don't suppose so. Go! Martin? Thank you. This would be a real fine time to not go through the door. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One, somehow. Possibly partially because the Ruined Dagon is just kind of standing there doing absolutely nothing. What an anticlimactic battle that was. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires. Dragonfires or all hope is lost. Is it considered safe at least? Because I'd like to repair my stuff. Yeah, it's all broken. Whoa. Ooh, I guess I need some healing potions as well.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits. The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes. He shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Merun's Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
So what of the Council? What role will they play now?
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
And what of Martin? What now?
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
And the Champion of Cyrodiil. I actually can't think of a regular spoken line to go along with this one.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
I like the sounds of that. Tell me more.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, Champion.
So, what else goes along with the Champion of Cyrodiil status?
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Interesting.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
As can be seen.
Is there something you need, Champion?
Apparently not.
Anytime, Champion.
Well, that was interesting. Personally, I would have preferred it if, the player could actually take a part in the final battle, instead of, just kind of running around out there, walking in here and watching a long cutscene. I have to say, as nice as the ending cutscene was, I can't help but laugh at the graphical fidelity shown there. Like, it's a pre-rendered video, and it still has the grass draw distance of like 10 meters. Plus, do I even have to mention the 2-dimensional trees? Like, I'm getting better graphical performance here. Even if I turn off all mods, I get better graphical performance here in real time than those cutscenes of it. The ending cutscene showed. The opening one definitely looked much, much better. So,
What do you need, friend?
I can speak with Varus. What's he got to say about this?
Martin couldn't have done it without you. I count you among the greatest heroes of the Blades. To think we'd end up here after such a beginning, sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But I never doubted you, my friend. Emperor Uriel, he had the vision of the Dragonborn. He saw something in you, and he was right. The scholars and priests can debate what happened to Martin in the end. What I know is that he sacrificed himself to save us all. As a blade, I'm proud to have served such a master, if only for a short while. Stay safe.
So, what next? What happens next? Suppose it's possibly talking to a few other people.
What do you need, friend?
I've already spoken to you. Just some regular guards. I'm pretty sure the guy in the front is Chancellor Ocado.
I can't believe it's over. That giant demon, the dragon, what happened? Have we... What a battle, eh? I thought we were all goners until I saw that fiery dragon in the sky.
Didn't mean to cut off his dialogue there. Whoops. I guess I can talk to him about a few things.
Chancellor Ocado isn't seeing any visitors. The Elder Council chambers are closed to the public for the duration of the emergency. The Daedra did a lot of damage, but we'll rebuild. Before you know it, the city will be as good as new. Better, maybe, now that we've got the dragon to watch over us. Everyone's talking about the great victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Fair enough. I will be back soon. Alright. I believe it is time for the final thoughts of the game. Now that I've concluded the main quest line. Overall, I'd have to say I have a fairly positive opinion on the game. Did some things better than Morrowind, like, being able to instantly cast a spell rather than having to equip it like a weapon, which is really painful and annoying when you're in those stun lock situations that happen so often to me in both games. The quality and amount of voice acting being increased is definitely a plus. I don't like the fact that it came at the cost of, quantity of dialogue. I mean, it's a sensible cost, but I think they probably could have done with, doing a lot more side topics and rumors and whatnot as, pure text, and it wouldn't have hurt the game any. Gameplay-wise, well, I think it'll let the fact that I had to install an overhaul mod to change the level scaling and all that to keep myself wanting to play the game speaks enough about the quality of the vanilla gameplay, in my opinion. Like, remember, the only things I've had to install in Morrowind for mods is the FPS optimizer, which is pretty much exclusively for toggle crosshair and widescreen and field of view editing, and the code patch for bug fixing. Definitely did a lot of things worse than Oblivion or than Morrowind, like the gameplay. I honestly have to say I actually kind of prefer the character skill determines hit probability, damage, and everything approach over every attack and attempt to do something works. It just works better when you have a higher skill. And I definitely liked lockpicking in Morrowind a lot better. Then again, it's definitely a lot better here. Well, no, it's terrible here. I mean, I understand how to do it, but mouse control with it is just awful. Still, I suppose it could be worse. It could be like Skyrim, where they just copy-pasted Fallout 3's system and then just make it look a little more medieval, and everything will be fine. Just lazy and terrible. As for the quest, well, I kind of liked the main quest. I mean, I hated how often you had to go into an Oblivion gate, especially the Allies for Bruma quest, just because the Oblivion gates are so repetitive and monotonous and not fun to play, not any good to look at, not any good for loot. And the fact that you had to do it so often for Allies for Bruma is just awful. I mean, there was a reason I did all of that quest line off, well, not off camera, but off the Let's Play setup. Let's see what else. Music, well, Jeremy Soule, learn how to speak. Jeremy Soule composed it, so I think it's pretty obvious. Well, Jeremy Soule composed it, and along with the Morrowind and Skyrim soundtracks, I purchased them from Direct Music. I think that should say enough about my opinion on that. Graphically, I like the amount of options in the PC version. And for 2006, it does look pretty damn good. I still think, even for its age, it could have done some things better, like the self-shadowing could stand to be not so awful. Like, seriously, if any of you have played late 90s games where they did a lot of pre-rendered videos with the Smacker codec, it reminds me a lot of those. You know, those 8-bit color depth things. That's what the self-shadowing looks like. I wish they would have kept it in and, improved it for, Fallout 3 and instead of getting rid of it and waiting until Skyrim to add it back in, but making it worse, or making it just as bad. And, of course, the old controversial E3 showing where they had, shadows cast by all objects and then deleted it from the final build. But yeah, generally overall, I enjoyed it. Not so much. Yeah, even with overhauls, the gameplay was still kind of screwed up in the difficulty. Compared to Morrowind at the very least. But, yeah. Now, before I head off to the credits to give the people the credit they deserve for making the game, I want to go over some plans for the rest of the game. For the Let's Play stuff. Well, the main plan is I intend to, the DLCs and expansions packs, I intend to do all of those for Let's Plays at some point. But, the guild quests and side quests and all that stuff that I ended up not doing in this Let's Play, and, exploring buildings and towns and whatnot, I think I'll just do those on my own time, completely off camera. Because, they're just like Stalker AMK, Fallout 3, for Let's Play stuff. It's stuff I kind of want to do, kind of want to play, but I don't think I could do it Let's Play style properly. So, this will be the end of the Oblivion Let's Play. The expansion packs, DLCs, whatever you want to call them, I'll do it like with Morrowind. They get their own playlists. So, Shivering Isles, Knights of the Nine, Orrery. Well, I think some of the smaller ones kind of depends on what they are. I mean, if it's just like, the Wizard's Tower plugin, or it's just a building that you can use, I won't bother doing anything recorded for it. There's really no point. But that's the plan. And, let's see. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in one of the expansion packs, whichever one I decide to do first.